Alright guys, welcome back. So after the disastrous last round of the last event, we were playing the Columbus Cup at Emerald Lake Golf Course with the Bridgestone sponsor. And I chose the Bridgestone because I had heard they actually have the best clubs for some reason. I'm not 100% sure they even make clubs anymore. Do they? I don't think so. I know that they still make the ball. And tires. But I don't know why they would be the best brand.
PGA Sports delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. We're at the Columbus Cup. Today's coverage is about to begin. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action.
I guess I could have looked at all the brands though instead of
I'm
just...
Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company, and I'm
taking a
alongside
jab at
Rich
it.
Beam in the booth. Rich,
I
let's get
remember
stuck
this,
into it. What's this opening hole like?
Semi-blind tee shot here at
From the
Emerald
Golf
Lake
Club
Golf Club,
2019.
a par 4 measuring 492 yards off the back tee. Elevated tee, and most players are going to drive it into the right center of the fairway. Only the big hitters can get it up top there. Second shot will be a blind second shot. As you can see there, the railroad ties obscuring some of the views. A very flat green once they get there, but all in all, a difficult hole to judge on distance.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens.
What? In the heavy rough, and it went 15 yards further than it should have.
Putts. John, how do you see it?
About 26 feet from here, I'd say.
Yeah, that's well judged.
I know it's going to be short. That's a bogey on the first because...
Well, that's a shame not to
I don't
par
know
the
how
first.
the first one
Always
was
hurts.
slow.
Yeah, but if you look how they played the hole, it was disastrous. Lucky to walk away with a bogey.
Yeah, disastrous, you jackass.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway.
But it doesn't.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Just couldn't get over the knoll.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That one's come up short.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Solid par putt, that. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing
And
up
John's
slowly
from
but
Vegas.
surely on
Is
that
he on the
leaderboard, Luke.
PGA Tour? I thought he
Let's
went...
see what happens
I thought he was on
at the third hole.
The Corn Ferry or something.
Oh, great swing there. Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third. This putt is about 8 feet.
Yep, I knew I hit that too hard.
Remember, putting's a finesse game. That's well
That's
holed.
such an easy putt too.
Currently at +1 for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Thanks.
This one might just sneak off the fairway.
Into the bunker.
Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
And here we are with the third shot.
Short.
Yeah, well played. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
You know, Luke, I've heard this
Just about
metaphor
anything's
before.
makeable.
Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds an acorn. I believe that rings true in this scenario.
Well, that hole's behind
That
us.
was a
More
big
to play.
unfortunate part of par 5.
Trailing by 6
God.
shots after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4.
A
Step
short
up to the
one.
tee and own it.
Slow, really. On the green, but...
I just love the aggressive play there, Rich.
Oh wow,
Just
we're a lot closer
missile
than I thought.
of a tee shot right onto the green.
Tracking.
I'm sorry.
Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. And that will take him to 1 under. Solid play.
Luke
Finds that
Donald
player
tied
moving
for
up the
first.
leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a par 5.
Man, if I just... Perfect. Come on, get on one of those. Yes. Oh.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut.
I'll say it's much easier if you just go for this. I'm just gonna go straight at it.
Going with
Slow,
the 7.
of course. I was gonna say if it's perfect,
Hope it gets a good kick
it'll
to
hit
the
that
left.
down slope and go towards the hole. But
Not a bad
unfortunately,
approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. This putt is about 19 feet in distance.
how? I pushed it to the right. Because I didn't think I had enough brake on it.
Wow, that's misjudged. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Always nice to
No, it
hold
wasn't
those for a
misjudged. The game is
And
screwed
that
up
will
with
take
the
him
putting.
to 2 under. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
70 feet downhill. It's definitely not pitching wedge. We're gonna put max loft.
Going with the 9
A little
iron,
slow,
I
so
think.
that might help. Oh no, it's short.
That's going right.
Okay.
Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough.
Dang it.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. He's currently tied for 15th.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Shut up. Oh, I had a
Playing to the
3-wood.
green,
Dang it.
well below your feet.
Why would you
It's
not give
always
me a
nice to see the
driver?
ball fly to the hole.
I didn't
Opting
realize
for the
I had a
hybrid, I think.
3-wood.
This
but we
player's
hit a
dialed
magnificent
in.
3-wood.
What a shot. A chance to get to 3 under
Or
with this
hybrid,
putt.
I mean.
This is a good chance. That wasn't your best effort, was it? Well,
No, it
that's a
seemed to be
momentum
breaking a
maintainer. Well
ton.
done. Now 4 back after that hole.
Shane Lowry
Here we
minus 6
have
after
a short
10.
par 4. Do you get after it or find another way to navigate down the hole?
Oh, slow. Come on. I swung it fast.
He's in the bunker. Not sure how this one's lying. John?
Yeah, they are deep down into this bunker. Should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And he'll move into the top 10. He's in a share of 7th place. Teeing off now on a short par 5.
Short par 5. Where's the hole? Down there. Oh my god.
This
damn.
one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
I don't get the drive. I mean, the
Luke,
last drive, I
unfortunately, that got a
swung
horrible
faster
kick
than
into
that
the
one, but it
rough.
was slow. This one was really, I mean, really fast. That's slow.
All he can do is hope now.
I swung that
was
faster than the
never going
drive.
down the fairway. Getting ready to play their third.
I
Only a few
swear
shots
to
off
God.
the pace.
I don't think you guys understand. I'm swinging these
Nicely done.
insanely fast.
And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Whoa. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And that's a little disappointing. Dropping some spots
I
on the
swung
leaderboard.
every shot
we
after the
find
driver
ourselves on the turn of
faster
par
than the
4.
driver, which was really fast. Or it said it was really fast.
This
And
looks to be
they were
heading
slow.
for the cut stuff.
That one swung just as fast as the
Second
last
shot
one,
here
and
on
it
the
was
11th.
slow. Sure.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Hoping for a bounce here. Preferably to... Oh, you beauty! An eagle!
Look at that.
And that will move him up the leaderboard as well.
Hello. Worth another look, shall we?
I saved the hole in one. We'll save this one as well. Off of a terrible lie. Hits a huge slope and just right towards the hole.
Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard. He's got a one-shot buffer.
Oh, Justin Thomas is atop now. What a surprise. He
Well, there's
wasn't
some
in
real
first or
momentum
second
with this
before.
player coming off an eagle at the last.
Jesus, man.
Looks to
Yeah, I
be
knew
going
that
with
was
the
a little
6-iron.
fast, and I pulled it.
Oh, this needs a little right
Come on,
turn,
come on.
Clyde.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good
How
look.
about a one putt?
Well done. Take the birdie. And that will move him to 6 under par. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
It's uphill,
Beautiful
so we're going to
swing
mash loft. Let's try to get it over that. There we go.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker.
Green's below them here. They might need to take a little less club.
Going with the 6-iron here. Lovely effort that. And this putt for a share of the lead.
Look at that.
Ouch, that hurts.
I'm staring at my
And
thumb
that should
right
secure
now,
the par. Well
and
done.
it's perfectly straight on the analog stick.
And after this hole,
Yet,
that's how
at
it
the
looks.
end, there was just a giant hook.
Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a one-shot lead.
Somehow.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Fix it, guys.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
That's a short fairway right there.
I love seeing stuff like that.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
And that putt will end up short. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead.
I would have loved to know
We can mark it
how
down. That's
to
birdie
make
number
that
4
one.
today.
Like,
And that will take him to 7 under.
I had no idea how far
He's
over
currently
to place
tied
it
for
because
first.
it was just breaking
Gotta
so
like
much
it, moving
left
up the
going
leaderboard.
uphill.
Never a bad thing.
That little knoll was so close to the slow. No, it's perfect.
Not a
Was
bad
so
line, this
close
one.
to the hole that it was just like, where would you put this? You
Second
know?
shot here on the 15th.
God, this is.
Well, this should be unpredictable.
I didn't want to go straight through the trees.
Well
so.
struck. This shot from 120 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here. Come
Wow,
on,
I
sit.
was scared that one was going to be
John,
fast, but it's
have you got a
slow.
read on this one?
Well, I'm going to go with
Oh, it's short.
36 feet for this putt.
It was
Should be
in
interesting.
because it was a dead straight putt, but I didn't hit
And the
it.
putt drops, and we're moving on.
So another par 5 at
Currently
par.
at 7 under for the day. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 16th.
We'll go with this and just a little bit of loft to make sure it stops.
Come on, get down.
Wow, went a lot further than I thought it would.
Nicely done.
It was 5 foot
Always
down,
love these
so that, you know,
opportunities,
the
especially
club
when
didn't
it's
go
for
as
birdie.
far as the hole
Their short
was,
game
so I
has
figured
been
that'll
very
compensate for that.
impressive.
And it was,
They've kept this player inside the
it was
top
only
10 all day
3
long.
miles an hour forward, so I don't
So
know
no
how it
change on the
went 20
leaderboard
feet
for this
past the
player
hole.
after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Perfect. Be enough. Just short.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
He has this putt to save his par. And that putt will drop. Well done. And that makes him
Tough
tied
hole,
for
that
first.
Alright, 18th hole, par 5. Wow, there's 3 par 5s on the back nine.
This hole is so gettable. They're definitely looking to extend that lead by one
Is it when
or
you hit it
maybe even
slow?
2 strokes once the hole is finished.
Yes.
Well played. 8 under for the day in a share of the lead. Going with the 7.
Ooh, way too far. Somehow. 33 foot up, I went 1 club and it was too far.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Ooh, fast. I tried to get it slow. Because I knew it would do that.
Good look at a birdie here. That was a gallant attempt. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card.
Dang it. We parred all the par 5s on
And
the
a
back
solid
nine.
day. A little tap in par.
And only birdied 1. So we parred 4 out of 5
Well, that was
par
a pretty
5s.
solid day's effort.
Wow.
All round. Just 18 holes left to play.
Absolutely, Luke. Can't wait to do it again tomorrow.
I like
Well,
the
on behalf of
course.
myself, Rich Beam,
really
and all
cool
the
layout.
hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next
And
time.
we're tied for first with Justin Thomas. Who else? How do we do on the sponsor? I think we only did like 1 thing, maybe 2. No, we did 2. Okay. No bogeys or worse. I think we only had 1 bogey on that one, but this is definitely the course to get that one. So. I feel like that was a Cleveland driver that guy had, but didn't have the logo.
2K
But they don't make.
Sports so proudly presents
Do
this
they?
PGA Tour event.
I think they do
Today's
still make
coverage
drivers.
of the Columbus Cup is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this
Jesus.
final round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. It's been great to have your company here. And Rich, we're into the final round now. What's our next player dealing with as they get it underway?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, that's a great save. What an effort.
It
All right,
was
up on the
off
first.
the tee with their tee shot.
And
Nice
Justin
save
Thomas,
indeed.
you know, birdies that first hole just
Time
like
to tee
he
off at the second.
would.
Right up
Oh,
in
it hit the
canopy of
trees. Oh, come.
Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this
Slow.
one.
I don't think I could have swung
Getting ready
that
to play their
faster.
third. And he needs this to save par. Okay.
Oh, of
steady
course,
now.
yeah, it had that little pull at the end
Pretty
that you
straightforward
don't do.
four-footer coming up here. And down she goes.
Jesus, man.
Currently at 7 under for the tournament.
And moving down
Oh,
the
Justin
leaderboard
Thomas.
as well.
Eagles that one.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Sure he does.
Going with the
Slow
hybrid.
again.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. This is from miles away. That's the cardinal sin, leaving it short in the heart.
Can't believe
Now
he
the
did
cardinal
that. That
sin
drives
is
you
having
bonkers as a
certain
player.
bugs in the game.
And
And
now
just
minus
ignoring
7
them.
for the event. This hole is a par 5. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Lining up from about 230 yards here. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Yeah, I'm sure it was slow.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 strokes off the lead.
Wow.
A good mid-range putt this one, a 16-footer. A well holed, he'll take the birdie.
That splash
And
loft
that will
wedge,
take
which
him
I hit
to
slow
8
by the
under.
way, out of the rough.
Our current leader
Went
is
further
enjoying
than
a
the
2-stroke
gap
lead.
wedge, or the sand wedge should have.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
It's hilarious how that happens, you know.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green.
I knew it'd be too far.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And with that part hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Here we are at the 6th hole.
Oh yeah, I went for these last time. Come on, jump! Dang it.
That's really not what we were looking for.
I guess the wind helped me
John,
last time.
what's this one looking like?
They ended up quite deep into the rough here, guys. I'm not seeing the likelihood of getting a lot of this one.
Oops. This one's headed for the rough.
Getting ready to
Oh, I
play
forget
their
this is a par 5. See,
3 behind our leader.
it doesn't seem like a par 5, which is why I do that. I think I'm going to be pretty short. Or I'm going to be, pretty close to the hole in this
that'll
par
work.
4.
That's fine.
Putting
I don't
for
realize
birdie.
it's par 5.
Hey, nice looking line.
Oh, come on.
And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. And Justin Thomas currently leads the
He's just
field.
going to birdie every hole, I guess.
Par 3s are always fun. See if he can knock it close.
Slow.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
And a huge hook pull at the end
Now
again.
that's a mistake. How do you leave that short?
It's getting
This
so
putt
frequent.
right on
Oh my
12
god.
feet to the hole.
Jesus Christ.
Just hammered
It's
that
getting
through
so
the hole.
frequent that
And there it is. Now 5 strokes behind. You've arrived at a par 4.
I really thought I had a chance on this one, but guess not.
It's heading to the rough for mine. Yeah, this lie's pretty deep here.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
It's fair to say that
Love how
wasn't
the
their best
9-iron
shot.
just kept going.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. I like the look of this. Good
That
putt,
one
that.
almost missed, even though there was almost no break.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. We have a par 4 on this one.
Slow.
That's a poor execution. This one's slicing and slicing hard. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
Okay, so that's step 1, but now got to hold a mid-range putt.
Wow.
That's frustrating. A tie for 4th place if you can hold this putt.
There was almost 4
Then
feet of
hold
break
it.
on that.
That's very gutsy.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
We have a par
5
5
shots
here.
back. We
Time
need
to take
to birdie
advantage.
every hole.
All right, good opportunity here for this player. A birdie helps, but an eagle goes a long way.
Not sure
Second
about the
shot
eagle
here
for
on the
this.
10th
It's a
hole.
pretty long hole, buddy. But I mean, it's
Going with a 3-wood
Okay,
here.
perfect. We
Just
put
needs this one to kick
spin,
right.
and it just rolls left.
Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Or do we? Not really.
Second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if we can hold this. Job done. Let's head to the next. Justin Thomas is our current leader. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. This one might roll into the rough.
There's
Well, I
3
know
par
that we're in the
5s though,
booth
well
and
not
not
2,
right up
so I
close
can't
to
wait
it,
for
but
some
it
albatross.
doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
For JT.
Well, you're going to need to think of your second
Couldn't
shot
get it
already
there.
because that one's
Couldn't even
beached.
get it 160 in the air.
And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader.
Jesus.
All right, John. How's this putt looking?
This one's looking like 24 feet.
Looking
to the
like a
cup.
bogey. Oh,
Well,
no.
what a lovely putt to make. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
It's really not. It was almost straight.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. That's the common mistake.
Go from
Hitting it
everything
out
being
to the
slow
left.
to this one's now really
This
fast.
would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Judging it beautifully.
And in it goes for the par.
And I love how now it seems like on the last round, Justin
Thomas has
on the
built a
past 2 or
3-stroke
3
lead
tournaments
over the field.
is just a mile ahead of
It's
second
time to
place.
begin this par 4 hole.
Like, come on now. What are you doing? Slow. Yep.
That's not the one he wanted. Don't overclub when playing to a green well below your feet. It's always a smart play to club down a bit. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green.
It's like the last rounds, I just can't
at
do
least it's on
anything
the green.
anymore.
That's the positive.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. We have a short par 4 ahead of us here.
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4. What will they do?
The ball's
looks to be
going
a
to come
fairway
back,
finder
back
to me.
off the green.
Second shot here on the 14th hole.
Wow. Oh, won't even be making a birdie. I should just putted
This
that or
is a
something.
long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Looks like this one's right around 27 feet, I'd say.
An opportunity to make their par. Just
What?
didn't drop. His next putt is for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it?
And another
Or play
reason
it
I know
safe?
that's a frickin' bug on the putting is it doesn't happen with any other shot. You might have a pool with some shots, but it's not a squiggle at the
Yeah,
end.
you
It's
hit a
not
beauty, didn't you?
a straight and then suddenly
Time for the
straight
second
left.
shot at the 15.
I don't know what they're doing, but it's not trying to make the game better, I guess.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Not bad. Make this and you'll move into a tie for 3rd place. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. To the top 5 he goes. And JT is currently our leader. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good
How
a
is
time
he
as any.
slow?
Atta boy, good shot. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
16 feet to the cup. Oh, what a
How?
shame. That would have been a nice one
It
to
was
hold.
breaking left.
You'll take the tap in for par any day. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 17th. Going with the 5-wood. That might be one club too many. That was wonderfully done.
Apparently.
Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
They've got 43 feet between them and the hole. This should be good.
Nicely holed. And for par. Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
I love how
A chance to pick up a
the
couple of
leader
shots
always
maybe on the
just
scorecard. 'cause
does
this
the
is a
exact
short
same
par
thing as the
5.
last round as well.
This
There's
player
no
needs to
deviation.
make it happen and now.
Even though we have
Don't need a
player
birdie.
deviation
Eagle,
or
as I
score
like to say,
deviation
a
for the
super chicken.
CPU
Super
opponents
chicken. Where does that
like
come
way
from?
up there. But they do the exact
Just a
same
nickname I
thing
gave it in college.
each round.
Super chicken.
Again, somehow slow.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Very slow. Good thing.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
So again, we
Round
didn't
now
really
in the
play
books.
bad.
Good luck next
I
time.
had a bunch of those hook putts again. And we're just
Rich,
Thomas finished
third
minus
place.
16.
That's pretty good.
I tell you, the money's good. I
Just
mean,
minus
I'm
8
going to
each
look at
round,
it from a
right?
purely
Did the
financial
same
standpoint.
exact
The
thing.
money is good. Nice job this week.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich P, plus all the hard-working
Yeah,
folks,
so he
at
just did the
HB
same thing
Studios,
twice.
It's good night for now.
So stupid. So they need to fix that hook on the putts. Why would I want those red leggings? The hook on the putts, they need to make it so when you're a little bit slow on pitches, that it just doesn't drop you 20 yards for some reason. That makes no sense. We got Billy Horschel. What we get? Some shirt. Number 1 is Matt Kuchar. He's number 7 on FedEx Cup. Has 2 wins, 11 top 10s, 15 top 20s, so he should be a little harder. And the opponent deviation. Justin Thomas should not be number 1 or 2 all the frickin' time. And your opponent shouldn't do the same score every round. Like when we did the 4 event one, he was minus 6, minus 6, minus 6, minus 6. That's it. This one, minus 8, minus 8. So they do the same exact thing each round. Why? I have CPU skill at 85, the skill deviation at 20%. Then why are they doing the same exact thing? Yeah, let's put it up to 40. There we go. Well, we're going to go ahead and end this one. We're going to try to win the Skipjack Open at Tardwell Golf Club. I don't know what this place is, but hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.